Hey, this is Josh, and I am sitting in Ukiah, California on a job site getting unloaded, and I seen this guy walk by with a safety vest that said John 3:16 on the back of it. And we all know the verse. It's plastered all over billboards and signs and spray painted on bridges, and everybody that comes along that wants to tell you about Jesus quotes that verse. But have we ever really taken the time to sit back and think about what that verse is saying? It says that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever should believe upon him would not perish, but instead have everlasting life. And then 17 continues to say, for God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. And it got me thinking back to Genesis chapter 6, when God poured out his judgment upon the world and flooded the entire world, left no one but 8 people left. And despite the fact that we have rebelled time and time again, God would have been more than justified to send Jesus back to condemn us once and for all. But instead, he sent his Son back to be condemned for us. Jesus took that punishment that we deserved. And, if we just submit ourselves to him, if we just believe upon him, we can be saved. We can have his righteousness imputed to our account, and we are no longer under God's wrath. And that's just a really powerful verse, and it's something that if you take the time to really think about it, that's a really good example of what that agape love is. And anyways, just something that crossed my mind. I got to get back to work.